Okay, so we're checking out STR Kefla on the 200% Android 21 lead. She's on turn 2 with Kale, which is kind of what I want, because without a Kefla on the team, Kale might not be able to transform as early. But yeah, it's only when there's a Kefla on the team she can transform on turn 4. Otherwise, she has to have done 6 supers. I thought it was turn 6. But yeah, it's 6. The reason there's a 6 in there is because it's 6 or more super attacks. So ideally, like, she can triple super, but obviously she's not always going to do that. If you don't have a Kefla, she needs to triple super on both of her appearances, and then she can transform. Which means if you don't get that, it can be a little bit annoying. But we'll see how we go. Double 21 starting rotation is not ideal, but I mean, the video is not about 21. It's on Kefla on 21's team, because Kefla does get the full 200% leader skill from Android 21, because Android 21 leads Peppy Gals and then transformation boost. So both Kale and Kefla are getting the full 200% leader skill here. So yeah, Android 21, get her supers off here, get her defense and everything. The one Trunks we could have used to headline an anniversary we got as a Carnival LR. I mean, the Spirit Sword, like, LR Trunks is still good, though. I mean, it's a good pick as, like, a Part 2 LR for the future Saga worldwide, but to be honest, I don't think Sword of Hope Trunks is hype enough to be an anniversary headliner, personally. But, like, Beast Gohan definitely is, but I don't know about Sword of Hope Trunks. Especially just because how many people, the way a lot of people feel about the end of the future arc. And the fact that the Sword of Hope was essentially pointless, because it didn't even defeat Zamasu. Can still get a standalone one, although, of course, as well, that is true, because it is only his standby. So alright, we can put you in slot 1. Although I guess that's the problem with, we need to get multiple supers for Kefla. This is actually a bit of an awkward combo, I suppose, when you think about it. We need to get multiple supers for Kale for her to transform. But Kefla can do so much damage that she's just going to kill these two guys here, which means Kale's not going to get a single super attack. Unless we maybe get lucky and don't get the hidden potential additional here. Which we did, because of course we did. Because we're always about... Yeah, I completely forgot that the Sorbet was stunned. I should have put Kale first and got her to attack Sorbet, because then if she didn't crit, she wouldn't have done a lot of damage. But it is what it is, I guess. So we will, I guess, do this for now. We need to get some build up for you. Try and get some orbs coming down here. Kid Goku versus Piccolo Jr. would be, or Demon King Piccolo, yeah, would be an interesting dual Dokkan Fest. I think some people would be super hyped. A lot of people don't care about OG. I'm like not as huge a fan of OG Dragon Ball as I am like Z and stuff, but I mean, it would still be cool to have it in the game. I still want us to get like a duo Goku and Vegeta card that you can choose whether they fuse into Vegeta or Gogeta. I think that would be awesome. Because then they could do like as a dual Dokkan Fest for an anniversary, a Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta that can fuse into either Super Vegeta or Super Gogeta. Or a blue, and then the other unit could be a blue Goku and Vegeta that can transform into Vegeta Blue or Blue Gogeta. That would be awesome. Okay, so yeah, pretty awkward setup here. Oh no, he's stunned. Oh well, never mind. Can I get 6 orbs? Will this drop down the green the way I want it to? It will. Ah, it's only 5 though. That's right. I guess we need more opportunities for Kale to actually be able to super. So rushing through the earlier stages is probably not what we want to be doing anyway. Dokkan Fest Roshi. That'd be good. Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta who confuse into Xeno Gogeta or Xeno Vegeta. That would be awesome. Imagine if that was the year, like, the anniversary was the Gokus and Vegeta that fuse into Vegeta or Gogeta, and then the Heroes headliner is Xeno Goku and Vegeta that fuse. That'd be so good. No, that would actually be awesome. Because, yeah, it could be them as Super Saiyan 4s as well. And then they just feel... Or Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s even. Oh, imagine if it was them as duo Limit Breaker. So the card was Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And their super attack is the dual Dragon Fist. And then they have an active skill or standby, whichever way they would do it. It'd probably be active skill or standby. So you can do up or down. And then, yeah. So their super attack is the double Golden Dragon Fist. And then they can transform into Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That would be so good. That'd be Omega hype. I'd be very, very happy about that. Yeah, let's go for... Let's throw the Whis up here. Just because we want to get through this turn and get back to Kefla. If I do this, is that going to be... Is there enough orbs up there? I'm not sure. Because, yeah, unfortunately, Gamma 1 hasn't had a huge amount of build-up at this point. But, yeah, 16 will be crazy here, because his post-super defense is incredibly high. So he should be tanking this relatively well. Go on, 16. Look at this. Imagine we get a duo Goku Black and Baby card. That'd be crazy. I know there's like that what if thing, the what if animation that that guy made, where it's like Baby and Goku Black, and they fuse into, is it like Baby Vegeta Black? Because technically, Goku Black, it's like Goku's body, and Baby Vegeta is Vegeta's body. So if they fused, it would basically be like evil Vegeta, essentially. Which I've always thought was really cool. I'd love to see that like in Heroes. I mean, Baby should have Revenge as part of his lead, because Revenge needs a new leader skill. But he should have 170 for like Revenge, Artificial Life Forms, and something else. Maybe GT Bosses. Just because GT Bosses needs all the help it can get. I mean, the team needs all the help it can get. So it doesn't necessarily need a new leader, but... Alright, so she's... I mean, I think we probably just have to give up on the Kale idea. Because if we do this, with the Whis active, as long as 21, as long as the first attack isn't a super, she can then tank, like, basically everything in the game. It's a shame, because if I did this, I don't want to float off Kefla, but if I did this, I'd be able to drop the STR orbs down and actually get 6 orbs for her, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, now that she gets her defense buff, she's got her own damage reduction and the Whis active. And then after she's supered, 21 can tank basically everything in the game anyway. So... Oh, if he's a Carnival LR, I see. So he just has 200% for Corroded Body and Mind or Revenge, yeah. Yeah, no, we need a Dokkan Fest, baby. He needs to lead Revenge, Artificial Life Forms, and then maybe even and GT bosses as well for 170. And then I don't know what his best like plus 30 combos would be, but because I mean the thing is with the Shadow Dragons characters, are there any categories they could be on that Baby would have as a plus 30% so they could get the full 200%? Because obviously he's not going to have you know, he's not going to have Shadow Dragon Saga as like a plus 30%. So, but anyway, Kefla doing her thing against Golden Frieza. Of course, we don't crit on the super, but we crit on the normal for a nice amount of damage. We dodge the super, which is the important thing. Because, I mean, like, we used the Whis on that previous turn to protect the other units, but I said this in the Kefla, like, anniversary level video. A lot of people will use like the item usage to downplay how good some characters are, but like Kefla, this is what we want her to be doing in these kind of events, right? Like her dodging the super attack against Golden Frieza, that would have happened without the Whis active, and that's exactly what we want. Now without the Whis active, if she didn't dodge, she would die, but then we're talking about a character not dodging a type disadvantage super from like a red zone boss. So I mean, it's kind of what we would expect at that point, to be honest. But yeah, Kale getting her supers off here gets her damage reduction. You can transform you. I don't know what's Frieza's super attack cooldown. Or at least, can he super in slot 1? I actually don't know if he can. It'd be very annoying to die now. Is his super, does he have an unarmed super? Can Gamma 1 counter it? That would be hilarious. What's his defense? 421. What turn are we on? Oh, it's turn 7. Yeah, okay, so he definitely doesn't have his guard still. I don't think he can counter it. Yeah, I don't think he can. Well, the next turn, Frieza doesn't even do damage, so it's not like Kefla's going to be getting any advantage on the next turn from having the Whis active. Because Frieza doesn't actually attack outside of doing the countdown. So but that's one of the reasons why Kefla will be super good for this event against Frieza. Because against the AGL phase, obviously you have to be a bit careful because you're going to be relying on that 70% chance to dodge if he supers. Her post-super defense is high enough that she should be able to tank his normals, I think. Or at least not, well, I say tank, she might not take double-digit damage, but I don't think she gets one shot. And then, of course, when we get to the countdown phase, where the whole point is you have to kill him as quickly as possible, you know, by that point, Kefla's going to be dropping multiple 20-odd million supers. So getting through the countdown phase shouldn't be too difficult. Although, of course, unless Android 21 actually pulls out some extra supers here, we're not going to actually kill Frieza on this turn. Which, I mean, doesn't matter because we'll get Kefla on the second turn of the countdown. But, of course. Alright, well, there you go. The Whis coming in clutch. I mean, this will do double digits anyway now because she got hit first as well. Has Kale actually... How many times has Kale supered? Can Kale transform yet? I know we haven't been using Kale much, but... Oh, we floated her off, didn't we? So... you know what? For the sake of convenience... Although, I could get the 7... Well, there you go. We'll do this. We have the Whis active, so... did I float the other 21? I did. So... Do you have any extra links? You just get Battlefield Diva and Fierce Battle from both of them, right? Yeah. I want to try not to get the Dokkan attack, because if we get the Dokkan attack next turn, we might not get to see Kefla again. that. So you don't usually be putting Kefla in slot 1. That's kind of the way it is, right? But we did it just because we can get another stack in here. Even though it's just the one. We get another stack. And then... finally, you can transform. But at this point, it's basically too late. If I do this, then we'll have all of the green orbs there we can give to Kefla. So Kefla's going to be able to get guaranteed 3 supers with the extra crit chance, potential for another one from the hidden potential. I really need the androids to crit though, or we're not going to do a crazy amount of damage on this turn. Although, to be fair, next turn we are just going to kill him, because Kefla's going to get the Dokkan attack, so... because I am going to put Kefla slot 1, because we don't need to worry about... we don't need to worry about him attacking her, so... yeah, see, Kale on her own... I mean, that's unfortunately just because of how the rotation played out. We ended up floating off Kale. I would have liked to have had them together for the final turn, really, but... it is what it is. Alright, well. Ready for Kefla to go ham. We'll use the active skill just for a little bit of extra damage as well, because why not? And then get your orbs for you. Orbs for you. Now the only thing is, hitting the Dokkan attack on the private server with the mouse can be awkward, especially if it decides to be fast. But let's see. Yeah, she's up to 18.7, bearing in mind she has 2 links active. Okay, well I missed 2. That's not too bad. So yeah, remember we're going to get 3 supers guaranteed with the possibility of a 4th one. And of course the Dokkan attack does extra damage as well anyway. Can't get the crit. Okay, 21 million damage crit. Then we get an additional at 19.6, which means the next one's going to be, what, like 20.8 or something? And we get the crit on that one as well. 20.5, okay, that was close. I was off by 0.3. And there you go, she crit again, so GG Golden Frieza. So yeah, Kefla on Android 21's team. She can work out quite well. Because 21 counts as a Peppy Gal's character, I don't know why I didn't think of this already. I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but I could have brought Tech Kefla on the team. Or I could have brought her instead of the LR androids or Gamma 1, maybe. Because she wouldn't have had the 100% dodge chance, but she does have, you know, the Peppy Gal's partners with Kefla, Kale, the Android 21s, and then her... Kefla and Kale count as the Universe 6 characters as well. So her dodge chance would be quite high. But obviously she really only gets the full benefit if she's on rotation with a Kale. So it would kind of make the rotations a bit awkward. But yeah, Kefla can definitely work on Android 21's team. I mean, Kefla is just that good, right? She pretty much just works anywhere you want to use her. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.